It is 2026, and the Linux landscape has completely shifted. 2 years ago, the advice was simple: just use Ubuntu. But today, that might be the worst advice you can give. Pop! OS has abandoned GNOME for its own Rust-based desktop. Fedora has killed X11 entirely, and Linux Mint is fighting a war against snaps. I spent 30 days daily driving all 4 of these major distributions on the exact same hardware. I tested gaming, coding, and stability. Today, we're going to find out which one actually deserves to be on your hard drive this year. Contender 1. Ubuntu 26.04 LTS, the corporate standard. Let's start with the giant. With the upcoming Resolute Raccoon release, Ubuntu has doubled down on being the Windows of Linux. The good: it is professional. The new installer features TPM-backed full disk encryption by default, huge for corporate security. It ships with GNOME 50, which looks stunning. The bad: it feels like you don't own it. Ubuntu still forces snap packages on you. If you type apt install Firefox, it ignores you and installs the snap version anyway. It's slower, it updates automatically in the background, and you can't turn it off easily. Verdict: use Ubuntu if your boss tells you to. For everyone else, there are better options. Contender 2. Pop! OS 24.04, the wild card. This is the most controversial release of the year. System 76 finally released their cosmic desktop environment built from scratch in Rust. The experience: it is incredibly fast. The auto-tiling window manager is the best in the industry. Productivity feels like a superpower here. The beta reality: but it's not finished. In my testing, I found bugs that shouldn't exist in an LTS release. Multi-monitor setups sometimes glitch, and if you use foreign languages, support is still rocky compared to standard GNOME. Verdict: Pop! OS is for gamers, thanks to NVIDIA drivers, and early adopters. If you want the future of Linux, this is it. If you want stability, stay away for another 6 months. Contender 3. Fedora 43, the developer's choice. Fedora continues to be the Porsche of Linux: fast, bleeding edge, and uncompromising. The big change: with Fedora 43, they have completely removed X11 support for GNOME. It is Wayland only. The result? It is butter smooth. The new DNF5 package manager is finally fast. It respects your intelligence: no telemetry, no forced proprietary apps. The catch: because it is so strict about free software, it doesn't come with MP3 codecs or NVIDIA drivers out of the box. You have to spend 15 minutes setting up RPM Fusion after you install. Verdict: the best distro for developers and people who want the latest tech, provided you know how to use a terminal. Contender 4. Linux Mint 22, the safe harbor. If Pop! OS is the exciting new experiment, Linux Mint is the comfortable old sweater. The experience? It is boring in the best way possible. It still uses a Windows 7 style layout, Cinnamon. It blocks Ubuntu's snaps by default. It just works. The 2026 update: they finally improved Wayland support, but they don't force it. They prioritize stability over everything else. I put this on my parents' laptop 3 years ago, and they haven't called me for help once. Verdict: the absolute best distro for beginners and anyone who just wants their computer to work without drama. The final conclusion: if you're a gamer, grab Pop! OS. Bugs and all, the performance is worth it. If you're a developer, get Fedora. If you're a normal human being who just wants to browse the web, install Linux Mint. And Ubuntu? Let's just say it's great for servers. Which team are you on? The Rust revolution with Pop, or the stability of Mint? Let me know in the comments.